bar's not very high, and Leon aren't that good, and neither are we. But to come back from that shit mistake to be leading the game was good character. It was to hang on in there and muster chances. Bruno again. Bruno again. Do you know what I mean? Puts it on the sixpence. The game should be won. Kobe Mainoo, fantastic impact off the bench. Mason Mount did okay as well. Xerxes comes on changing. The subs came on and changed the fucking game for Onana to just throw it away. To just throw it away in the last second.
And the only, you know what the only silver lining, because it doesn't feel like it, the only silver lining is, yeah, we're still in it. It's 2-2. We can beat them at home.
Like a loss. It feels like we're going back losing.
But the problem is once again, you remember in the game when he came out and he called for it, and Maguire went no, cleared it, and we were like, oh, Maguire, and all of us, everyone went, don't trust him. Perfect example. Don't trust him.
I think it's funny, man, and it's funny to see the chat. It's funny to see how we're all responding. I don't even know what to say, bro, because we've been here, and there was so much. I was telling you guys, when he was distracted by a player. They just spoke to him. They was whispering to him, and then he conceded. This guy is going to concede. I was telling you, even the point to there was the line of when we said, guys, how many mistakes is going to make from now to the end of the season? Yeah. And it has to be more than, and even Flex that time he was telling me, no, bro, we're not even going to get into counting. Let's not even start.
No, I said I'll start when he does the first one. Now
and we know that this guy, he's done it at the biggest moment, bro. He's done it. He saved it for where it matters the most, bro. This man here has gone out and spoken to the. How dare he do this, bro? He's gone out and spoken to the media and he said, we're better than it. Yeah? You don't do your job properly and you're talking about other things. Focus on your business, bro. But no, he has to do it. First goal is a total disgrace. An absolute disgrace on the highest level. Bounced over you. You're meant to be, and then he'll tell us I was in the team of the season last year. I don't know where this is coming from. Bro, you got dropped by on AFCON, yeah, for your cousin. Your cousin, you couldn't even play against Nigeria, bro. They said, what are you doing? This guy's not serious. And then in this moment when Matic and everything's happening, you're smiling, holding onto the ball, doing foolishness. Look at the team that they worked hard, ball in. Xerxes does his job, and then this guy, 2 minutes to go, you are the person. You're the reason. You're just saying,
Since the start of last season, no goalkeeper has made more errors leading to goals in Premier League clubs than
there you go. There we go.
So what was wrong with Ramsdale and Pickford? I was saying get Ramsdale and Pickford in, guys.
Do you know what's mad now, Marcel? We're at that stage where literally anyone is better. Literally,
I was saying it.
Anyone is better. That's where we're at.
He's the worst in the league. I'm pretty sure me and Bradley were saying it. He's the worst in the league. He is the worst. Me and Bradley were confirming it the other day. He's the worst in the league, guys. But at the same time, it's the Bravo signing. We've also seen that. It was.
Our Bravo signing, Marcel, cost us like nearly 50 million quid.
Yeah, bankers, do that, Owen. But at the end of the day, yeah. But at the end of the day, he's cost us, and we need to get rid of that now. The keeper even before him made some bad mistakes as well towards the end. But this one's just been horrific. And we need to get rid of him now. He's just been a disgrace. I think Pickford or Ramsdale could do way better and have a bit more balance in terms of.
The thing is, the only reason they would listen, I don't think Ramsdale's the answer, not at all. But he's better than Onana. But we're going into the problem of like when we wanted to get rid of De Gea and you replace him with someone like Thingy. He's still dodgy as well. I wouldn't go and get Ramsdale, no way. But I see what he's better than him. But we can't go and get him. We can't.
Or even if you got some random keeper from mid-table Serie A or Liga, they'd be better.
Exactly.
They'd be better than him. Anyone. It's not even like, as I know people will do the whole I'll get the hair back on a free, blah blah blah. Just get anyone.
Nah.
Anyone better. No, because if we're saying next week have Bayindir in, then we are basically saying anyone is better than Andre Onana. So go get anyone. Go get anyone.
Yeah.
Now, the only positive that is, if we're saying about our budget's not that big and well, we got to make the budget stretch, buy someone for 2 million. They'll be better. They will. Go get the hair for free. It'll be better. Just so you can't be on the wages you used to. Go get anyone. Why not? Ask Edwin Van Sar if he wants to come out of retirement. Bring him back. Anyone will be better. I'm free. I'll go and goal next week. Honestly.
It's so true, yeah. And KG obviously said it ages ago. He's right. And I know everyone's been saying he's right. It is the number one. Obviously, like, they're both kind of important as each other. Like, we have to get a striker because this is poo. Like, we can't score. But they're both priority number one. They're both just as important as each other. Like, the top two things in whichever order you want to do, the first two things you got to buy, we're going to buy more than 2 players. The first 2 players you better buy is a striker and a goalkeeper.
No, but do you know why? Oh my God, looking at it again,
it's so bad,
bro. Do you know why it's even worse with him? He's the number one. You see when we like that. There was a moment after you conceded that first chance, and then the team just started moving mad for at least 7 minutes. Remember, you said Leon have these minutes and phases of killing sides, and the tie could be over in that time. Onana does that. There's many a times, bro. Ipswich. Bro, let's talk about Doku being out for 4 games but even Owen says the first time, Onana does the right thing. Remember when the ball goes into him? Second time, he decides to be a crackhead. And then Doku gets sent off. Remember he said he does the simple pass and then after, like, this guy is consistently gonna make the clanger, the big error. And it's mad because 3 days ago when I saw the article, I put the tweet out and I say, Onana, please don't make a mistake in this game. Hand on face emoji. Like, I'm like, bro, I know you. You're the man. And he does it. He does it again. 2 in Europe. But against in the Champions League.
Especially after last season. Yeah, exactly.
Champions League. This criminal, bro. I'm sick of it, fam. And do you know what was pissing me off even more? It was people when I done a video, people defending him in the chat, saying, why can't he talk against Matic? Bro, because of this. That's why. Shit messenger. And now everyone just posting the Matic thing. And you know what the harsh thing about the Matic thing when he wanted to back your keeper? Guess what? He was right. Matic is absolutely right. He is the shittest keeper we've had in the modern era. There's no argument. You know. No one.
There was none yesterday. There's none now.
Look at him. Only to laugh at Onana. Now everyone's laughing at you.
Bro, Matic shouldn't even fucking play in the game. He sat with his fucking zip like this, just going, look at this clown. Do you know what I mean? Even though we were winning the game or whatever, his point still stood. And now it's been proven. And he didn't even kick a ball. He didn't even get off the bench.
Bartes is better than him.
Yeah,
we've got more super chats. T says, why is this guy still starting for our club? He caused us in the Champions League last season. Look at his performance today. DevStar says, KG, how much those memberships I'll help pay for them for end-to-end. Boo him out of this club. He's so shit. Kieran says, Xerxes, Mount and Mainoo needs to be the front 3 until the end of the season. Adam says, KG, are you all right? Philip says, maybe we could straight swap Aaron Ramsdale for Onana. Blaine says, never rated Onana as a keeper. Why we bought him, I have no idea. Now, how much to replace him? On another note, 100% loan Garnacho in the summer, unless a silly bid. Charlie says, fuming after the game, Andre Onana stay in France. Chev says, Kenny must be laughing now. He was right. Kenny's always right. K-Flow says, Marcel David De Gea wasn't making back-to-back mistakes. Fair to some kind of words, but I know what you mean. Nathan says, there's no way Marcel is comparing Onana to De Gea. Joe Dawson says, how does he instill any sort of confidence in the back line? Called the worst goalkeeper in United history, and that's how he responds. LOL, force him out. Sangana says, Onana positional awareness or Garnacho IQ. Rough. Bumpy's been a member for 3 months, says, Onana, you have to be kidding me after all that chest. Oliver says, the disgrace is how we treated De Gea, who carried this team, was tossed to the curb when he was burnt out playing behind shit and needed support. Adam says, Monteep in Serie A is available for under 20 million, and Moret at Napoli is free this summer. We spoke about that previously. Ogre, Arsenal fans, been on for a month, says, KG, don't tell me Onana has done it again. Chev says, put someone else in and let them make the mistake because I'm beginning to hate him, and I don't want to hate anyone because that's not me. And Mr. Shatty says, that's not a save, it's a chance created. We've also got 4K watching at the moment. If you haven't already, click the like button, see if we can get to 3K. And then, like you said, Flexi, what is because of the manner of it, it does get lost. That look before the match, if we'd have said draw, we'd have gone Old Trafford, we'll punch and beat them, and I've still got. I think we'll go through. Leon Ankre, you know what I mean? At home, we got enough about us. But I tell you what, eyeballs are on Ruben Amorim now. Yeah. Eyeballs are on Ruben.
Because he needs to save himself. Save yourself, Ruben.
Exactly.
That fucking clown's going to be leaving, or you need to make sure, you need to walk into the Jim's office and say, listen, if you want me to do my job at this club, and you want to support me, and you want to move forward for Multiply, you need to back me in making sure I can change that goalkeeper. And when I drop him on the weekend, I don't want to hear no value drop bullshit. You just take the hit, because it's too detrimental to the progress we're trying to make. This was going to be a morale boosting win, you know. You know what confidence we would have had for winning this game? Do you know what I'm saying? Players off the bench doing really, really well. Xerxes scoring. Lenny Yoro playing fantastically well. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruno, wicked again. Like, they would have been galvanized and said, guys, you know what? We fought well there. We got a big win to take back to Old Trafford. Could have been 2-0 tonight. Should have been 2-0, clean sheet. But no, this flipping fraud had to come and flipping mess it all up.
He was asked about Onana changing the goalkeeper.
He's not going to
then Amorim, and he just said we continue to do the same thing, training, prepare for the next game, blah blah blah. So he didn't say yes or no.
He's not. And look, we can't expect him to say after that you can't play for him. It's all about, like we always say, it's all about who you pick at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying, or whatever it is. That will tell us what he's thinking. But in terms of, he needs to be very selfish, Ruben Amorim. Well, it's not actually. It's selfish, and it's also what's best for the team. It's
best
selfish
for the team, also self-preservation.
Self-preservation, because he will throw him under the bus. He's just thrown all his teammates under the bus at a time when he was talking the most was. How could you be speaking at that level and then perform that? So he's shown that he's weak mentally himself. Onana has, because you've put that out there with a slip of the tongue saying you're way better, and then when the clapbacks come back and man's told you about yourself and said you're not level, you're dead. You've come back and started putting the picture up of you kissing the trophy that you nearly fucking made us go to extra time to win. Fuck's sake, man. It's just crazy. Ruben's gonna be so I just need him to. I need him to make the right decision for him. Like
tough.
And it's not just Onana. I mean, he's got to make a decision about Garnacho. He's got to make a decision about Højlund. There are like 3 players there where you're going, Onana can't start on Thursday. Højlund can't start on Thursday. Garnacho can't start on Thursday. I could maybe see him playing Garnacho, but all 3 of them.
No.
Like,
no chance.
Højlund
and Onana are 1,000,000%. Well, Garnacho's the same, but like you say, because he's the only one who can run and all of that stuff. We've got fucking players who can replace the other 2. Easy. Like, easy. So I don't want to hear it. Do you know what I mean? Whatever he does at Newcastle, just manage the minutes to get people prime and ready for Thursday. I'm not saying change the whole team or take everyone out and so that people ain't got no rhythm, but you know, so you probably got to give Mason Mount another 20 minutes again. You've got to give Xerxes another 20 minutes or longer. Do you know what I'm saying? That's fine, but I don't want to see this like rolling out the same shit. He can't. I'm sure of it. He's too smart of a manager. He's too good of a manager to be playing them guys again and expecting a different outcome. Sure, in like the must win. It's 2-2 at Old Trafford. We've got to go through.
Keegan says, Onana, I just can't. Yusuf says, our defenders don't trust him at all. Just look at Maguire's reaction when he cleared the ball. How did Onana even manage to make it to a Champions League final? And Skeptic says, Bruno, 94th minute run to the corner. And, you know, I just you know what I mean? And this is where, obviously, look, Eric couldn't change the goalkeeper. It was his guy, and he was going to back him until the end. It's not Ruben. He's not your guy. You don't have to do that. You've got a decision. And you've played Bayern Deer and won cup matches this season by playing him.
But he wants to get rid of, you've heard it over and over again, that he wants to actually get rid of the goalkeeper. They said that we're trying to bring in a keeper. Looked at Trafford. Like, it's something that I can't.
First one, look at that. Oh my God. Look at, oh my God. It bounces over him.
I know.
Yeah, the slow-mo looked even more disgusting.
Yeah. Look at this. And this is the last one.
Everyone's back. They're putting bodies there. They're blocking
Right
it.
on the
Straight
plate.
out.
Look.
Oh, it's so
Right
sick.
on the. Anywhere else you can block that. Anywhere else, parry it. Look.
I hate him.
And then he's trying to make himself big instead of follow the ball and try and
Yeah, like go
stop the
towards
ball.
him. Like go.
Yeah, like someone,
yeah.
someone
Yeah.
said that in the chat. Just go and fucking wipe him out. Take
Yeah.
the ball, take the ball.
Cover,
Just go for
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Follow the ball. Why try and make yourself? Oh, it's just silly. You're not thinking about the spaces that you're trying to cover. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
Right.
And finally, Dwayne says Onana needs a rebrand. Time for Uncle to go bold. Look at Sanchez. Ain't gonna done shit anymore. And Jadine says KG Abs is coming for you.
For me, it's gonna put to the chat, bro. I'll stand with it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Guys.
This guy's pissed me off. He's ruined my
Terrible.
he's ruined my evening. Oh, none
That's
of ruined
what
my
I'm saying.
and he's done it bare times, bro. Can't stand this guy.
And on this return, if I have to watch him in goal from the start, I'm just gonna be vexed. Driving all the way out to Manchester for the I've got to go through the trip round and we've got to see him from the start. Anyway, guys, we haven't lost. We said we'd take a draw back to Old Trafford. A lot of people did predict a draw, but under these circumstances, our goalkeeper has completely let us down. Completely let us down. He's sold the players down over, and they've got to pick themselves up again now. Going into Newcastle, which is, you know, not the best type of prep you can have for playing Leon, because that's going to be a fucking shit show as well, probably. Anyway, guys,
At least we played them at home, innit?
yeah, at least we played them at home. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Smash the like on the video. Thanks for rocking with us with the stream, people. Reaction from us coming up very, very shortly. And Yusuf just on the way out. It says, Marcel, we're going to need another scarf to stop Onana's blunders. 100%.
What time is Owen? What time are you finishing your?
I'll be live in 5 minutes. I'll probably be done just after 11.
Latest, people. We're out.
Oh my god! I don't believe it!
So